You have brought yourselves to a beautiful intersection of energy and information. When you receive information about who you have been throughout your many lifetimes, all across this galaxy, you're going to know the truth about your existence. You have an ability to sense when energies are to your benefit and when they are detrimental. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott. I'm delighted to return to the Arcturian Council and to read some amazing new channelings from Daniel Scranton. These come from the book Ascension, The Shift to the Fifth Dimension, Volume 1. So far, we've read some very important channelings that talk about the shift into the fifth dimension, creating your reality and your galactic connections. And hopefully you got a chance to see Daniel Scranton channel. He has a very unconventional channeling style, which really focuses on body movement and sound. And at first, it seems a little bit unusual and different. But when you actually go back and listen to the words that are being said, the words that are being written in this book, you will find them to resonate deeply as we discuss our spiritual ascension into the new earth. Today, we're continuing our discussion of galactic connections and discussing your cosmic place, extraterrestrials, meeting them halfway, co-creating with extraterrestrials, helpers from all across the galaxy, the balance of light and dark in the universe, your universal family, contact with extraterrestrials, synchronicities and universal energies, amongst a number of other amazing topics. Meet the ETs halfway. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You've extended yourselves out to the other beings in your galaxy, and they've heard your voices. They have taken all of your requests into consideration. We are speaking about the physical extraterrestrial beings that exist in the 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensions. These are beings that have a higher vibration than what is currently being experienced and expressed on planet Earth. They hear your call and they want to help. What is more important than your asking, however, is your willingness to meet them halfway. If you are willing to raise your vibration, you are more likely to make a connection. You certainly don't want to connect with an extraterrestrial being if you are holding a lower frequency. There are, of course, extraterrestrials in the 4th dimension as well, and like all of you on planet Earth, there are some who are working for the light and some who are working for the dark. So you all want to be holding a higher frequency when you extend that invitation, and when you make those requests to your brothers and sisters in the higher dimensions and to the benevolent beings in your dimensions. You have the ability to raise your vibration, and we suggest that you practice. Practice by feeling within yourselves for your vibration, breathing consciously, and intending to raise it. You'll be able to tell how you feel. When you're accessing a higher vibration, that's when we suggest you reach out. See what you can feel. See what you can sense. See what you suddenly know. Give these beings something to work with because they want to help, but they also want to co-create with you. And in order to do that, you must meet them as equals, as beings who have something to offer. Then you can let the fun begin. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Your place in the cosmos. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You have brought yourselves to a beautiful intersection of energy and information. This is the point in your journey where you begin to piece things together and make sense of your place in the cosmos. Downloads are coming that will unlock mysteries from within your own beingness. As you recognize the truth of what you are receiving, you will no longer question why you are here and what you're supposed to do. That is the information portion of the intersection. The energies are for support. They are to help keep you grounded and to keep you from feeling overwhelmed. They are also meant to help you maintain your sense of self. You have a sense of self that is based primarily on facts and experiences, tendencies, habits, and personality traits. Now you're beginning to understand that none of those things could possibly ever define who you are as an individuated consciousness of Source. When you receive information about who you have been throughout your many lifetimes, all across this galaxy, you're going to know the truth about your existence. You exist to take on various perspectives, to compile data through experiences, and then to create a better universe. Once you see all the angles, you come to the same conclusion no matter what the experience. Everything is an opportunity to know yourselves more completely as unconditional love. Unconditional love exists within you, all around you, and at every single one of these potentially mind-blowing intersections of energy and information. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Co-creating with extraterrestrials. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You have taken the necessary steps as a collective to gain the trust of many extraterrestrial beings who at one time were afraid of humanity. You've moved beyond a certain level of victim-perpetrator consciousness, and that has given you greater access to your power as a collective. As a collective consciousness, you are very powerful when you are using your ability to focus and your attention to create. Enough of you are doing that in your own personal lives to have created a tipping point for the collective. And so the collective has moved out of the low frequency of considering yourselves to be victims, and you've reached a critical mass of individuals who consider yourselves to be creators. What this means is that various extraterrestrial groups are now moving forward with plans to co-create with you on a grand scale. When human and extraterrestrials connect and make agreements that serve all parties, the galactic collective consciousness raises in frequency, and you all find yourselves living in a very different galaxy. Connections are being made, and there's more cooperation between world leaders and extraterrestrials now than there ever has been. You are ushering in a new age that involves working together with beings who want to unite and who want to empower humanity. It is in your trust that you create these bonds, and you are much stronger working together with other collectives than you are working alone. Your voices have been heard, and your cries for help are being answered, and by all accounts you are ready for this very important collaboration to commence. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Helpers from all across the galaxy. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have assembled a team of members of the galactic community to assist us in reaching the point that we are aiming for when it comes to humanity's ascension. We are looking to add members to this group all the time. We do not have a name for it, so if you're wondering if this group is one that you have heard of before, we can assure you it is not. We have this newly assembled group taking the pulse of humanity every moment of every day to look for opportunities where before there were only blockages to assisting you. Evidence of your progress is not to be measured in the number of wars that you have going on, the number of dictators that are in power, nor in the number of natural disasters that are occurring. The way to chart your progress as a human collective is in your ability to feel. It is not just your ability to feel that gives you power, it also opens you up to receiving more of that help that we and others are offering. You have an ability to sense when energies are to your benefit and when they are detrimental. When you reach out to receive that help that is being given to you through the cracks of least resistance, feel for our essence. Since we are the grand orchestrators of this particular assistance, you will be able to feel us in the energy that you can receive, the energy that can assist you in your personal challenges, and the energy that is meant for the entire collective consciousness. We are working in as many ways as we can to assist humanity, but what we notice is that more of you are helping yourselves every day, making our jobs easier, ensuring that you're on the timeline that leads to the quickest, easiest, and most joyous ascension. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. The balance of light and dark in the universe. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. The entry point for all souls into this universe is the gate of Arcturus. It is a passageway through which all souls not only enter this universe, but it is also the opportunity that we and other gatekeepers have to ensure that the individual souls entering this universe are of the proper frequency. Now, once a soul enters, there is free will, and there is polarity in this universe. So some souls choose to play on the side of darkness, and more souls choose to play on the side of the light. There has been a shift in the balance that has created a preponderance of light and those who are working on the side of the light. Ultimately, we are all on the same side. However, in order to give everyone in this universe the opportunity to experience all possibilities, there must be some who are willing to play in the dark. Now, the coming together of the light and the dark brings us all to a new position. The position that we are all striving for in this universe is to see dark and light as not enemies or opposites, but differences and different choices. We know you are all choosing to be a part of the movement of light in this universe. And we also know that in order to do this, many of you are facing the darkness within you. We applaud you for that. We applaud you and we support you in knowing yourselves more fully. And as you choose to know yourselves as the light while still acknowledging the darkness within, you restore balance. You give the universe an opportunity to reflect upon itself, to see all of the beauty within itself alongside the darkness, and to choose to become more, to choose to expand without eliminating any part of itself. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Your universal family. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You are placing a great deal of emphasis upon your connections to each other through your blood. You've always considered family to be the ultimate connection to one another, and that has served you very well by creating the experience of caring for other individuals, no matter what. You can care for someone who has done terrible things because he or she is still family. That is how you have operated for eons and eons of your time. Now, what if you could extend your sense of family beyond those with whom you share genetics? What if you could start by caring about everyone in your community with that same type of bond and that same sense of connection that you have to your family members? And then what if you could extend it out to everyone in your country and then everyone in your world? Now we want to imagine that you can feel the same way about every single being in the galaxy, and then every single being in the universe. Just for a moment, consider that you could feel that same connection, that same amount of compassionate, caring, loving way of being with all of the other members of the universe. That is what you are being asked to do. That is what the process of integration and ascension is all about. It is about seeing all others as members of your family who deserve your love, compassion, and forgiveness. When you see that there are no outsiders and there is no them, that's when you are on the verge of a major breakthrough in the evolution of your consciousness. When you can see all beings as members of your family, you unite all aspects of yourself and you begin to operate as a whole being. And when you can treat every single person with kindness and respect, no matter what they have done, that's when you know you have no separation within yourself. That's when you know you are operating as source energy projected into a physical body. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Reaching out and reaching within. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have begun looking at the ways in which all of you are extending yourselves out to connect with other beings, and we are very pleased to see this happening. We see a larger majority of you reaching out than we have seen on planet Earth in quite some time. This is an indicator to us of your evolution. You're not reaching for saviors anymore. You are not reaching out because you just want to solve all the problems in your lives and all the less fortunate situations that you have on planet Earth. You are reaching out because you want to connect. You are reaching out from a desire that comes from within you when you are ready to know more and experience more, and we sense that readiness within you as well. So we are happy to report to you that more of you are connecting at this time than we have seen in a very long time on planet Earth. And more of you are going to continue to make contact with other beings like us. When you reach out, do so with your hearts and not with your minds. Do so with your energy and your vibration, rather than with your thoughts and questions. And when you reach outward, make sure that you are reaching inward as well. If you do not explore your inner realm, you will never know when you are in contact. You will not know because you need to feel that contact. It needs to register within you on a visceral level. And when you feel that connection, you are going to want more of it. You're going to want to explore outer space, other dimensions, and your inner realm. We see many of you also getting bored with the physical reality as it is. You're getting bored because you know there is so much more of you to explore than what is currently available to you. We say you need patience and understanding to continue on. But we also understand your frustration, and we understand where the impatience comes from. So we are reaching out to you. We are extending our non-physical hands to make that connection, to make contact, and to activate within you that knowing that your world is readying itself for greater connection as well, and you are all in for quite a ride. We are happy to usher you along on that journey. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Further contact with extraterrestrials. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council, and we are pleased to connect with all of you. We welcome you to a new age of understanding and cooperation, because you have come to a place now where you can access the transmissions from more collectives, more star systems, more parts of the galaxy than ever before in human history. There is simply no limit to what you have access to through your telepathic connections and channeled transmissions. Of course, you have experienced greater contact on a physical level with extraterrestrials than you are experiencing right now. You've had open physical contact at various points throughout your history. However, the fact that you don't have open physical contact with extraterrestrials is serving humanity. When we say open physical contact, we mean contact that is available to all humans. Some humans do have that open physical contact, but they are in the minority. There are very few individuals, percentage-wise, that have that type of access, but all of you have access through the process of going within yourselves, through channeling, through astral projecting, through dreams, and certainly through decoding the downloads that you are receiving. Where you are right now as a human collective is a very exciting place to be, because while you're on the precipice of that full open contact with physical extraterrestrial beings, you get to have all of these experiences that ready you for that time. And the experiences that you can have by going within yourselves and connecting with beings from other dimensions are without limit. Just as in the dream state, there are far less limitations on you than in your waking state, the same is true of your connections with these extraterrestrial beings that are like us, not from Earth, and have your best interests at heart. Be clear about which extraterrestrials you want to connect with when you go within yourselves. Trust that the connections you are making are in fact real, and get to know them. Become fascinated by who they are, who we are, and what it is they have to share with you. Know that you are equals, no matter what dimension they are in, no matter what technology they have, and know that you are as fascinating to them as they are to you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Synchronicities and universal energies. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are capable of recognizing the synchronistic occurrences that take place in your lives, even when you are unaware of them. And we can tell you that the synchronicities are increasing. They are increasing in frequency. They are increasing in the significance of them. More and more people are experiencing synchronicities, and more people are seeing the meaning within the synchronicities, and therefore calling more synchronicities forth. You're able to notice synchronicities when you pay attention to details. Sometimes they are more subtle than others. Sometimes they hit you right over the head. Like anything, these synchronicities can be interpreted in many ways by the individual who is experiencing them. But we want to talk to you about the synchronicities that you're unaware of, The synchronicities are increasing at this time because the universe is aligning all sorts of energies that have been misaligned up until this point. Now, how can that be? You might wonder, how can the universe have misaligned energies? Well, the universe is affected by its inhabitants. And as people and extraterrestrials do things that are out of alignment with their true nature, with the unconditional love that you all are, the universe experiences a misalignment of energies. Getting that alignment back is simple. The beings in the universe simply must make the choices that honor that true, unconditionally loving nature that is within each and every one of us in this universe. So as the energies align, circumstances and events in the lives of the inhabitants of this universe begin to reflect that. You can all expect even more synchronicities, and you can expect to become aware of more of them now that you have received this message. You can expect to see the energies lining up in this universe, and as they do, you experience a deeper desire to be that true self that is unconditional love incarnate. You will continue to experience new ways of expressing that unconditional love and new opportunities to be who you really are, and the universe and everyone in it benefits each and every time you are that true self. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. The symphony of the galaxy coming together. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have taken the essence of humanity and combined it with the essence of your galactic brothers and sisters to see what would be created out of the combining of those essences. This is one of the ways in which we keep ourselves occupied. Here is what we have come up with. If the essence of humanity is combined with the essences of all of the other collectives in the galaxy, what is created is a beautiful sound and beautiful light show. You see, when you all come together, there is like a symphony that is created. It is purely magical and distinct to this galaxy. Everyone at this time is in the process of figuring out what their role is going to be in the coming together of all of the beings that are physically incarnate in this galaxy. We can see many different possibilities, and so none of you is fated to play any particular role. If you decide that you would like to be an ambassador who helps connect humanity to beings from the Orion star system, then that is your right. It is your right to make that choice. You can choose to be one who helps the hybrid children adjust to life on Earth. You can serve on a council. You can join a federation. This is precisely why it's important for all of you to follow your bliss and to let joy be your ultimate guide. When everyone is playing a role that helps bring all of you together, the end result will be pure ecstasy. Believe us, because we have seen and heard it. We will continue to work as one of the forces bringing you all together. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. You as a celestial body. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You have begun to accept the truth that you are multidimensional, multifaceted beings who exist in several parallel universes at once. You've begun to accept the truth that you have been much more than what you know yourself to be in this one lifetime, and you are ready for your next understanding of yourselves. You've also existed as celestial bodies, planets, stars, suns, moons, comets, asteroids. You have known yourselves as every imaginable celestial body. Imagine the bigness of those experiences for you. Imagine knowing yourself as a being that housed billions upon billions of sentient beings. Recognize the truth of this. Feel the truth of who you really are as source energy beings. Nothing is outside of you. Now hold on to your hats, because we have another one for you. You have existed as an entire universe. Yes, you. Why is that so hard to believe once you acknowledge that you are source masquerading as a human being? When you recognize that you live in a holographic universe, you must acknowledge that the universe is you, and that you are the universe. But you have known this to be true for the entire lifetime of a universe. Imagine how long that is. Imagine how long eternity is. Of course, you're going to fill that eternal clock with as many experiences as you can, some of which last billions and billions of years by your counting of time. Recognize that no experience is too big for you, and that no way of knowing yourself is too foreign to be accepted by you. You have existed in all these forms, and you have access to them right now. You have access to those memories. You have access to those experiences. You have access to that energy, that consciousness that you once knew yourself as completely. And when you recognize that you are the creator of your reality, that you are eternal and infinite, you must also realize that this journey of yours has no end. You will continue to create yourselves in as many forms as you can imagine and more. And you will let the experiences flow through you, because in order for you to understand on an experiential level who and what you are, you must give yourselves a taste of everything and bring it all home to the core of who you are. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Warming the hearts of your galactic family. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are pleased to offer you our assessment of your recent leaps in evolutionary progress. There has been a major shift in the energy on planet Earth recently, and that shift has been felt by many of you who are monitoring the energies from day to day. This recent shift has to do with the collective's willingness to be in this galactic community that you are a part of. More and more of you are waking up to the truth that you are not alone in the universe, and you are feeling for the presence of your extraterrestrial friends. By opening yourselves up to other beings, you show a willingness to cooperate. You also demonstrate that the beings who you connect with do not have to be exactly like you in order for you to respect them and take them seriously. This is bringing you closer to one another as a human race. For years and years and eons of your time, the differences between the different races of humans has been a point of separation. And if you can see now that these differences are actually strengths, and see that your points of harmony are greater than the points of difference between you, then you can come together as a human race and ascend together in spite of your differences. This warms the hearts of your extraterrestrial brothers and sisters as they see you coming together with one another to form a unified whole of human consciousness. If you can all agree that it is worth your while to see each other as equals, then that goes a long way in bringing you closer to full extraterrestrial contact. And so letting your points of harmony guide you to a place in your evolution as a collective consciousness is very encouraging to all of us who are watching from the non-physical realms as well. We are excited to see you all coming together, sharing your perspectives with each other, and knowing that in spite of your differences, you can agree on some basic truths about what is decent and what is right for humanity. It is necessary for you to reach out beyond the Earth's atmosphere to the other beings who are present in order for you to understand yourselves and in order for you to feel yourselves as whole beings. It is necessary for you to understand your galactic origins in order to understand yourselves as humans. And not every single one of you has to believe in extraterrestrials, but enough of you do. And that is what is responsible for the major shift in energy that has occurred. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Higher frequency ET beings, greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. If you're capable of receiving our messages, then you must be on a similar wavelength. You must have the vibrational resonance with us that is required to receive these messages. Just as the channel must raise his vibration in order to connect with us and transmit our energy, so must you be able to raise your vibration to receive and integrate that which we offer. What that means for you is that you get to determine for yourself what types of downloads you want to receive. You get to tune yourselves energetically to the vibrations of the beings that you want to be in contact with. You get to use your discernment and decide for yourselves which messages, which beings, and which transmissions resonate with you at your core. This puts you in the driver's seat, so to speak, when it comes to connecting with other beings who have physical bodies and who would consider to be extraterrestrial. These beings, no matter who they are not able to affect every single human on planet Earth, no matter what they're offering vibrationally. Physical extraterrestrial beings can only influence those humans who are offering a vibration that is receptive to their offerings. So if you want to interact with high-frequency extraterrestrial beings, all you have to do is tune yourself to their vibration. And you don't then need to put your attention on any other beings that are vibrating at a lower frequency. You get to pick and choose. It is a very big galaxy, and there are many, many different beings who want to connect with you for various reasons. If you want to connect with the extraterrestrial beings who have your best interest at heart, who want to co-create and play and learn more about you, then you have to just put your attention on those beings and their vibrations. They will be the ones that you are in harmony with, and therefore they will be the ones that you connect with, that you receive downloads from, and that you have contact with in the physical. There is nothing for you to be afraid of. All you need to do is pay attention to your vibration. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. You are Arcturian and so much more. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have awakened within you a piece of your galactic history. At some point in your cycle of incarnations, you have incarnated in our star system, not just once, many times. For some of you, Arcturus feels like home, and for others of you, another star system feels like where you're from. Your ability to reconcile the fact that you have incarnated all over this galaxy and this universe in every imaginable form connects you more deeply to your source energy origins. You cannot claim to be one thing and not another if you are going to align yourself with that which is all that is. Now, you can feel an affinity for certain aspects of yourself and feel that you're more powerful or stronger than other aspects, but you cannot deny any part of yourself if you're going to know yourself as source energy, if you're going to acknowledge your divinity. We invite you to feel for that which is Arcturian within you, that which is Pleiadian within you, that which is Sirian within you, that which is Andromedan within you. Imagine that you are capable of holding all of these different energies, all of these different forces, and all of these different vibrations within you at once. And imagine that you can be in harmony and at peace with so many different perspectives coexisting, and then know that if you can imagine that it can be so, if you can imagine that, you can have peace on Earth, peace in the galaxy, peace in the universe. You restore peace and harmony by acknowledging that you are absolutely a part of everyone, everything, and all that is. And you grant yourselves the divinity that you have often sought outside of yourselves by recognizing that all exists within you as well. It is tempting to want to claim one aspect of Source as who you are and to define yourself by it. But instead, see it as a choice. See it as a choice you are making in the moment, and know that you can make other choices at other times. You can activate other parts of yourself to know yourself more fully and to experience oneness within you, an individual. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Breaking down the barriers. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. In your desire to connect with other beings such as yourselves, you are awakening within you memories. You're giving yourselves the opportunity to connect with more than just beings from other planets, star systems, and dimensions. You are giving yourselves an opportunity to connect with who you have been and who you will be. You are multidimensional beings who have traveled all across this universe to give your oversoul a myriad of different experiences. Therefore, when you want to connect with us, you really want to connect with you. You want to know yourselves as multifaceted, interesting, and wise beings who have seen parts of this universe that you have not seen in this particular lifetime. And so you awaken within you the energies that you held in the forefront of your consciousness when you incarnated in different parts of this galaxy. You awaken aspects of yourself that didn't incarnate, but rather chose to be non-physical. Those non-physical lifetimes are the ones you don't really think about because you are so challenging for you to relate to. But they are all affecting you and all calling you. They're all within you, parts of you that you are rediscovering. As you reintegrate all of these aspects of yourself, you know how much joy can be had by simply exploring who you are and who you have been, and certainly who you will be. Now, as you look at connection from that standpoint, you recognize that it's not difficult to make connections with other beings. No matter how far off they may be or seem to you, these other beings exist within you as well as out there somewhere. And as you activate their energies within you, you harmonize with them, you harmonize with the external versions of them. And when you harmonize, you do connect. You allow for that connection to build and for more energy to move in between yourselves and these other beings. The more that you practice connecting, the easier it becomes. Eventually, it will be as easy as picking up the phone and calling someone that you know. You will find there is nothing more satisfying than feeling yourselves as the other beings and the other beings as you. In so doing, you break down the barriers that seem to exist. You release the fears that you have of the unknown, of the unfamiliar, and you open your hearts to so much more of who you are. So keep all of this in mind the next time you reach out to connect with beings like us. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Uniting the galaxy. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have awakened within you a sense of your connection to the other parts of the galaxy where you have incarnated previously. We and others like us are making it possible for you to travel to the far reaches of the galaxy without needing to actually leave your physical homes. This experience for you is meant to trigger within you memories of living on other worlds, and we can see that you are responding to the energies that we transmit and that you are taking, that we are giving to you and incorporating it into your consciousness and your sense of self. This is an awakening that occurs in tiny steps and monumental leaps. You can expect to receive more communication through your dreams of the lifetimes that you have lived in the Arcturian star system and in all the other star systems in your galaxy. When you look within yourself for evidence of what we are saying, all you need to do is feel for the diversity that exists within the human being. You are such diverse creatures with so many different ways of being in the world. Each of you has known yourselves as several different beings throughout the course of one lifetime. And you can count on shifting that sense of who you are even more in the coming months and years. This revelation that you have about yourselves and your origins is not meant to get you to want to leave Earth behind. We are not attempting to lure you off planet or to give you the impression that you are supposed to be somewhere else in the galaxy. We want you all to see yourselves as the ones who are uniting beings from all different parts of the galaxy, beings that come in different forms, shapes, and sizes. We want you to look within yourselves for that sense that you are in fact meant for something big, meant to unite the galaxy, and you are also meant to continue to spread yourselves and your DNA around to allow others in this galaxy to feel what the earthly experience is like. You are captivating to us as we are to you, and it is the mutual interest that we have in each other that continues to bring about the expansion of the galaxy and the universe. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Galactic deliberations. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are in the process of deliberating with other councils and other collectives, and the subject of those deliberations is whether it is appropriate to put more energy into your solar system at this time. We all want the same thing for humanity, but we disagree at times over how much you can handle and whether it actually serves you to receive in the moment what we can offer. The physical extraterrestrials have an even more challenging task because they are deciding how much physical contact you can handle. They decide which ones are ready to receive their contact, their technology, and their presence in your skies. Extraterrestrial presence in your skies activates you. It activates memories of when you were the ones in past lives making the contact, making your presence known. Now you are the ones reaching out and up into the stars looking for assistance and seeking connection. It is our opinion that you are ready for more, and sometimes we act on that knowing that we have, and by act we mean deliver pulses of energy, waves, that will activate your knowing of who you really are. Sometimes we give you DNA upgrades, and sometimes we deliver downloads that will activate certain abilities within you. This is all by agreement, of course. We're not doing anything that any of you are not asking us to do, but we have to be patient because of all that you carry in your bodies, in your chakras, and in your energy fields. We have to give you the opportunity to make yourselves ready for what we can deliver. Making yourselves ready means being grounded, being present, and paying attention to what you're feeling. It means taking care of yourselves physically by resting, hydrating, and feeding yourselves high-frequency foods. We will continue our observations and our deliberations, and when you show your readiness, we promise you that there is so much more that we can deliver. We are the Arcturian Council. We have enjoyed connecting with you. Look within yourselves. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have let you all into our frequency range through these transmissions. We've created a doorway that all of you can walk through at any time. This is not a temporary arrangement. You have permanent access, and we are pleased to offer it to you freely and without hesitation. When you're ready to make a connection like the one that we have made with all of you, the circumstances of your life will take you directly to the being or beings whose connection you will benefit from. Your accessing of the doorways is a byproduct of your willingness to look within yourselves and to be more honest with yourselves about who you are, who you've been, and what you feel. We give you access because we know that in our frequency you feel more complete. All frequencies are yours. They are all aspects of you. When you look within yourself and you see or feel something that you don't like, that you would rather not experience, and you shut down yourself so that it is going to limit the number of ways you can connect and the number of beings you can connect to. When you operate as a whole being who is capable of looking at and experiencing all of your many aspects, you're welcoming in those of us who exist in other realms and dimensions, and you are saying that you are ready to play with us. If you want to have more contact with beings that are out there, so to speak, then allow yourself more contact with what is within you, with all aspects of who you are. When you try to fix something within yourself, it is the same as ignoring it or not acknowledging it in any way. Living with all aspects of yourself in a state of unconditional love, compassion, acceptance, and even respect. It is the way to coexist and connect with all beings, regardless of what dimension they exist in. We are happy to be a part of your spiritual family and to help illuminate more of those aspects of who you are so that we can offer our love in the hopes that you will do the same. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Man, I have to tell you, it is so much fun to read these channelings. They're short and sweet, and especially when I go back and listen to them, there's deep, powerful truths that I always carry within it. And in these particular channelings, we get a galactic perspective, insights from the Arcturian Council. Imagine turning into a celestial radio station broadcasting straight from the heart of the universe. That's essentially what Daniel Scranton has done by channeling the Arcturian Council. These enlightened beings are here to give us Earthlings a cosmic pep talk and remind us of our true stellar nature. Let's dive into their out-of-the-world wisdom that we have from these channelings. You are a cosmic superstar. The Arcturians want you to know that you're not just Joe Schmo from down the street. You're a multidimensional galactic superstar. Apparently, we've all been planet hopping across the universe, trying on different celestial bodies like cosmic cosplay. Have you ever felt a strange connection to Mars? You might have vacationed there in a past life, but it gets better. The Council claims we've even existed as entire universes. Talk about thinking big. So the next time someone tells you to get your head out of the clouds, you can say, sorry, I'm busy remembering that I was a galaxy. Remember that scene in E.T. where the little alien's finger lights up? Well, the Arcturians are basically telling us we all have that same phone home ability. They're encouraging us to reach out and touch someone, preferably someone in another star system. But here's the catch. To connect with these high-frequency beings, we need to raise our own vibration. It's like trying to tune into a premium cosmic cable channel when you're still using rabbit ears. It's time to upgrade your spiritual antenna. So guess what? That feeling of not fitting in here on Earth might be because part of you is homesick for the Pleiades. The Council says we're all part of one big, happy, dysfunctional galactic family. It's like a universal family reunion, and Earth is just the barbecue pit where we're all gathering together. They're urging us to see beyond our earthly differences and recognize our shared cosmic heritage. So next time you're stuck in traffic, remember that annoying driver who cut you off might have been your celestial sibling in another lifetime. Have you ever experienced those moments when everything seems to line up perfectly? The Arcturians are saying that these synchronicities are increasing, and it's not just coincidence. It's the universe playing cosmic connect the dots with your life. They explain it's all part of a grand realignment happening in the universe. So when you see 11:11 on the clock for the 5th time today, it's not just a glitch in the matrix, it's the universe sending you a thumbs up. So you have a cosmic to-do list from these channelings. First of all, raise your vibration. Meditation, not levitation, unless you're into that. Secondly, reach out to your ET buddies telepathically. Third, embrace all aspects of yourself, even that part that likes pineapple on pizza. And pay attention to synchronicities. It's like cosmic Twitter. Remember, you're part of a galactic family. And if you're like me, family reunions can be weird. The Arcturians dropped the mic with this revelation that you are here to unite the galaxy. No pressure, right? But before you start panicking about your new job as a galactic ambassador, remember, you got this. You've been a planet, a star, and even a whole universe. Uniting a galaxy, that's just another Tuesday for your higher self. So the next time you're feeling small or insignificant, remember the Arcturian Council's message. You're not just a human having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience with a dash of stardust, a pinch of cosmic consciousness, and a whole lot of universal love. So with that, go forth and sparkle like the galactic superstar you are. You can always find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. Check out the description for links on how you can read more of Daniel Scranton's channelings. And this book again is Ascension, The Shift to the Fifth Dimension, Volume 1, The Arcturian Council. So I'm sending all my love to you, hoping that you're raising your vibration on this beautiful day, and welcome to the Reality Revolution.